Do the Chicago Bears have the best receiving core in football? Let's talk about it, people. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Would really appreciate it. All right, let's hop into this. So PFF did an article. They always do these fun articles in the offseason that I like to go through with you guys, which was basically rating the best receiving corps in the entire NFL. So what they did was they took not just the receiving room, but also the tight end and the running back for their pass catching prowess, if you will. So not the running of the running back, but the catching aspect of it. And they basically took all of those and they took a look at which teams have the best of all of those players and they ranked them. And so I was curious, hey, the Bears have really good skill player positions. Where do I think they end up with, and where did they end up with? So PFF basically had the Bears in the top 10, but near the bottom. At number 9, okay? And that is lower, actually much lower than I would have thought. So let's go through this. All right, this was their top 9 here, if you will, or top 8 before the Bears. So they have the Philadelphia Eagles at number 1, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 2, Cincinnati Bengals at 3, Detroit Lions at 4, the San Francisco 49ers at 5, Minnesota Vikings at 6, Dolphins at 7, and the Rams at 8. All right, and then they have the Bears at number 9. So let's just go through these 8 teams before the Bears and let you guys know if I agree or disagree with it. So the Eagles have A.J. Brown, they have Devonta Smith, they have Dallas Goedert, and they have Saquon Barkley. Now, they don't have a great third receiver, all right? So, to me, that is really the one sort of hole that you could poke with the Eagles. But, yeah, that foursome right there, as far as those 4 guys, I'm not arguing that. So, the Eagles definitely have a better receiving corps than the Bears. Number 2, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Jalen McMillan, Bucky Irving, and Cade Otton. Okay? Pretty good. 5 guys right there. Jalen McMillan is, again, an unproven guy. So, I like our third receiver as well, but he's also unproven in Luther Burden. We'll see who's better. But you know what? I can't really argue too much against it. Mike Evans is a stud. Chris Godwin should be still very solid after his injury. Bucky Irvin was an absolute beast last season, and the Cade Otton is a solid tight end. So, not gonna hate on that. So I'll keep the Bucs there. Bengals at 3. They got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Mike Gesicki, Chase Brown. So third receiver, again, not great, but their number 1 is the best in the NFL, or it's either him or Justin Jefferson. They got one of the best number 2 receivers in T. Higgins. Mike Gesicki, he's okay to me. And then Chase Brown really emerged last season. I like him a lot. I think you can compete here. The Bears can compete here with the Bengals, but it's just that the Bengals are so top heavy, man. Like Jamar Chase is so far and away better than anybody on the Bears roster that I got to give it to the Bengals. I got to. He was the Triple Crown winner for a reason. 4, we have the Lions, Ben Johnson's former team, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs, obviously David Montgomery. So again, third receiver, not great, but they've got a great running back room, which the Bears don't have. And Jameson Williams improved last season, really emerged. So, yeah, I can't dispute the Lions. All right, so those 4 teams, not going to dispute that. Here we go. I got some disagreements with number 5, the 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, I think he's a solid receiver. I don't think he's elite. And then who do you have after that? Jawan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, not proven yet. So the receiving core, really not great just as far as wide receivers besides Brandon Ayuk. And we'll see, again, how good he will be. And then George Kittle, I'll give you. He's getting a little older, but I'll give you George Kittle. And Christian McCaffrey, obviously, one of the best running backs in the NFL when healthy, but that's a big question, when healthy. So I think I would take the Bears receiving core over this. When you give me DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, Luther Burden / Olamide Zaccheaus, Colston Loveland, Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift, yeah, I'll take that over the 49ers. And I don't think that's even that much of a hot take. So, yeah, I disagree with the 49ers. 6, we got the Vikings here with Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, and Aaron Jones. So, to me, I think I got to give it to the Vikings here. TJ Hawkinson's one hell of a tight end. Aaron Jones is still effective, still very solid. Justin Jefferson's a beast. So, I'll give it to the Vikings there. The Dolphins have Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Jonnu Smith, and Devon Achane. I'm sorry, I'm taking the Bears over that. I think Jonnu Smith is an okay tight end. Tyreek Hill, we'll see if he's still, that elite. Yeah, obviously some off-the-field issues, whatnot, if you will. But I'm taking the Bears receiving core over that. And then the Rams, I definitely am taking the Bears over them. Rams, I know they have Puka Nacua, but Devontae Adams is getting older. Tight end is Tyler Higbee. And then running back Karen Williams, who's solid, but it's like, who's the third receiver? Yeah, no, I'm taking the Bears over that. So I would put the Bears at, 5? So I take the Eagles, Bucks, Bengals, Lions, and Vikings. So I'd put the Bears at 6. Over those 5 teams, I would put over the Bears. Again, Eagles, Bucks, Bengals, Lions, Vikings. And I would have the Bears over the Dolphins, Rams, and the 49ers. I don't think that's much of a hot take. So I think the Bears have arguably a top 5 receiving corps in the NFL, along with one of the best play callers in football, and Ben Johnson. And Caleb Williams is set up for success, man. I can't wait to see this product on the field. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you agree or disagree? Where would you rank the Bears receiving corps as far as all of these other teams? Leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching.